Hey, this is Stefan.
And this is Ada.
And we are inside today because it's not cold outside.
No, I think there's a hurricane that's on its way.
Yeah, or actually it's passing by. I don't think it's anywhere near us, so that's all good. I have been gone for quite some time, up working, stuck in a box up in the United States, working my rear off. And for a few weeks, as I was up there, Ada was down here enjoying Puerto Vallarta.
I guess I did spend an extra 2 weeks, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I didn't realize I had that much extra time. Of course, my favorite activity is urban hiking. Oh, all right.
Oh, that's a good one.
More street art here that Audra is my partner in crime today. So we are urban hiking and yeah, discovering more art.
That's so cute. The cats are playing cards.
We're in Cinco de Diciembre here, and look, there's this little cute restaurant, Isla de Marins. Okay, I like this. We took advantage of just walking around, seeing art, and discovering all sorts of interesting flora, fauna. Here are more chickens in the road. Why did they cross the road, Audra? To get niblets on the other side.
Yeah. Should we do chicken interviews?
I don't know. Did you know niblets is my new favorite word? I don't know. That was a Sally Ann word. Oh, they're even going up the stairs.
So usually I walk up north on the Malecon, and then you get to Cinco de Diciembre. You're up in the hills, right?
You know, I don't even know. I don't even know how I got there. We ended up actually one street behind Café de Artiste. And that's where we actually, I think that's actually where we found a lot of the street art. And then there was a hill, and we just climbed it. Because, you know, when there's a hill, just keep going up. All right. Well, for those who are looking for a fixer-upper, just a few steps here. I mean, tires out of steps. There's some recycling. And there you go. You might have a view. I don't know.
Looks like it a little bit.
Maybe. Until the condo goes up in front of you, but I bet you could. Anyways, it's really cool back here.
Charming.
But you can kind of see what's in the background, so progress. We're still going up right next to the roosters. It's like condos, like really large ones, so it's actually pretty developed, which was surprising. Starting in the low 300,000s. On the other side of that hill was kind of our little faux Manhattan. And then we come over to this side and it's just gorgeous. Yeah, like we're in like beautiful jungle paradise. This is why you don't just text and walk at the same time, because, you know, we're walking on this pretty nice, you know, sidewalk when suddenly there's like literally a hole you can die in. Do not text and walk at the same time. Stop, do the thing, and then move on.
And I think you ran across a whole bunch of ATV tours.
The ATV is coming back from their tour. And yeah.
It's really calmed down after Pride Week and all the festivities. It's really calmed down here now in the middle of June. And but yeah, you know, at the time there's a lot of ATVs going on. I know that we did a while back. We did a canopy river tour, which we highly recommend.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was with razors, but the zip line was the best part of that.
I love the zip line, and there's like at the bottom. Well, actually, once you get to the bottom, then you get to ride mules on the way up. I actually really enjoyed. That was the bonus. I didn't even realize you get to do that.
The mule ride.
The mule ride up was fun. I don't know that I'm an ATV person because it was a lot of dust for me in the time of year that we did it. It would be interesting to do it actually now after having some rain, and it actually, I think I would enjoy it more because it would be a little less dusty.
Yeah. Was it twice a year, a restaurant week?
You know, I think Restaurant Week usually falls, and I think this is the time it usually does, and it's actually Restaurant Weeks.
Yeah.
Because I think it was like a 3-week period in May, like from about mid-May to early June. So that kind of is a really nice shoulder period because it's There's no need for reservations. You kind of just, well, you probably should make reservations to the nicer places. But really fantastic menus on the participating restaurants for a great price. And you get like a 3-course meal. And it's a great way to be able to try some of the different restaurants that maybe you wanted to try, but they're just hard to get into during the regular season. And they may be pricier. So this was a really great way to get an awesome deal. All right, it is restaurant week. I am here with my good friend Sally Ann, who you know from the birthing puppies and milking puppies, or milking moms. I shouldn't say that, that sounds terrible. Anyways, restaurant week. So we are at Trio Cafe, which is in our neighborhood. So first dish, first course. That looks really good. I forgot what it's called, but it looks really good. Main dishes came out. I got red snapper and some potatoes, and Sally Ann got some lamb and eggplant parmesan and potatoes, meat potatoes. So there we go. We've got dessert here. We've got apple strudel and some vanilla ice cream, and I forgot what that is. It's raspberry like sorbet and
something, and berries, red berries.
It looks pretty yummy. All right. Trio, it's here in Gringo Gulch, and really, really amazing. What do you think, Sally Ann?
It was awesome.
That was pretty awesome, and I was pretty amazed by how big the portions were. Given that it's like a set menu, 3-course, like 499 pesos, then it was like we've got like our leftovers because we had to save room for dessert, which was really good.
Oh, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And then afterwards, whenever I hang out with Sally Ann, so of course she is the master of all things. So I went over to her house to have a little doggy time, and her little Greta. Greta was the mama dog from back in our Christmas family video that was pregnant. Greta has become part of the home and part of her home and family. And
keeping Greta for good, or oh
yeah, Greta's part of the family. Greta is very, very, very intelligent and knows how to get attention. Watch this. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna give Willow some attention. Willow's scratching herself there. And she's like, where's the hand? What happened to the hand? Oh, there's a hand over there. Of course, it's holding a phone. Yeah, she's actually, she's searching for love. You're looking for love. All right, well, that's where Greta ended up. She put herself right there. So, Greta, good job.
While I was gone, and I missed it, I'm so bummed I missed it, but down at the Isla Quali, they had a Raicilla festival, right?
Yeah.
And did you drink any Raicilla?
No, I didn't partake in that. But you know what? It was nice. I was just sitting on the terrace, and I don't know. It was like I think it was 3 days long, but it was music. Like it was like all day music. And just a really interesting variety. I went down there just to check it out. So I'm gonna go down and actually see what's happening in person, and we'll check it out. They've had like dancers and mariachis and all sorts of things. So here at the base of the Gringo Gulch Bridge, looks like we've got all sorts of tents set up here. People had little tables and different vendors down there, so you can taste the raicilla and just hang out. Part of that isla that has that sort of chill factor to it. So if you haven't checked out the Isla Quali, get down there.
Yeah, man, I was so bummed I missed that. And one thing too, the Isla Quala activities, if you check out their Facebook group, they're still having a lot of activities going forward. They usually post the items there. And there's some great, if you're around in the summertime especially, but any time of the year, they've created some a very good volunteer or donation opportunities. So I'll put their Facebook group again down there. The other thing that I was really bummed I missed too, and I think this is one of those things that no one that I know of does. It's not on any of the Facebook groups. It's not something that I've heard of, and I scoured that stuff, is the luminescent swim that you did, right?
Yeah. Sylvie actually does a whole lot of interesting tours, kind of off the beaten track type of tours around Puerto Vallarta, and also on the beaten track and just kind of walking tours. Just shout out to Sylvie. But she was testing this one out, so I went with some other people that I actually knew and some new people, and we went down to Mismaloya and took a boat out to Los Arcos and got to do a little bioluminescent swimming. I'm adventuring with Sylvie, and we're off to go bioluminescent swimming after we get to our destination. We're not on the way to San Jose. Where are we doing it out of Mismaloya?
Yeah, Mismaloya Beach.
I like the air conditioning.
Yeah, and my cell phone holder.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, down on Mismaloya Beach. Gonna take a panga and head out. Got to be there, but it was basically equivalent to it was kind of like I would take the water and I would just I was in the water, so I'm sitting there life jacket, and I would sit there with the water splashing, and it was like there was glitter in the water.
Was this actually in the cave part?
Yeah, it was in the cave. That was the best part because it was super dark. So the darker it is, or if it's new moon, that's the best time to go sort of see the luminescence. And actually, we talked to the locals, or I don't remember if it was the locals or if I was asking Sylvie, but I think this is a year-round phenomenon. There may be times a year where it's a little bit better based on lighting and probably the flow of the plankton, but I think it's a year-round thing. So but here's a piece of advice. I didn't think about putting on any insect repellent before I left because I'm like, I'm gonna be in the water. There's sand fleas. So when you're just waiting for the boat to go out there, I didn't realize how
Mismaloya, just on the beach.
Mismaloya, yeah, there were a lot of sand fleas, and they just bit me. They chomped down. They had restaurant week on me. Yeah. So definitely just bring a little extra there. Bring dry bags. That's one of those things. Puerto Vallarta has so many water activities that you could potentially do. Something you might not think about packing, but is a great thing to pack, and especially now with rainy season, is a dry bag. So go to REI or go on Amazon, buy a dry bag or a dry backpack. Great to have for these types of trips.
So while I was gone, you did more and more and more eating. You went to Hacienda San Angel.
Well, I had my friends Gary and Deidre come and stay, and Deidre's a dear colleague, physical therapist, Pilates, woohoo! Person and life coach. I'm here with friends Deidre and Gary. Woo-hoo! All right, SoCal. And we came to restaurant week here. We're at Hacienda San Angel. And once again, just a reminder, if you haven't been here, such an amazing courtyard and area. I'm not up in the restaurant. I didn't want to look weird. But definitely a great place to check out if you are around. So yeah. Good food. And then also we walked over and we realized that the La Capella has a new little bar there. They put in a new bar over here at La Capella restaurant. Oh my gosh, I don't know. But people, so yeah, if you just want to come over for a drink and enjoy the view, this is definitely going to be a place to come.
La Capella is a great place to go, a brand new bar. So if you're looking for some drinks at sunset, especially, that is primo. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Chocolate?
There's always room for chocolate. We're on day, I don't know what day 2, day 3 of my restaurant week, but we're starting our pre-restaurant week hors d'oeuvres at Chocodiva. Now that we're here on they've got a couple locations. So we went past the cafe, which is over, I forgot the name of the street, but Aquiles Sardan. And they were closed because they're open from
8 to 4.
8 to 4. I know, I'm sitting here. You can't have it. But we found them here on Basilio. I can never say it. Basilio Badillo. And so, cheers. Cheers. Oh, Gary already ate his.
All right. And so you also did Barcelona tapas. You did Café des Artistes as well.
Barcelona tapas and, sunset. Let's see, can we find it? There's the sunset. Yep. Restaurant week. I don't know what day we are, 4 something or other. Anyways, we lost one. We lost Gary. Gary said, nope, you girls go. So off we're going. So anyways, Café des Artistes is tonight's, so we're crossing our fingers we get the garden view. We get the garden seat, so stay tuned. Romantic song. Oh, there we are. We got dessert. I didn't get the no. I'm not doing that. But this is dessert.
I'm not doing that.
That is worth it.
Take pictures of the food.
Cheesecake.
And then you just did the typical Melicon tour with the friends that they're in town, right?
Yeah,
I just saw that. Always something happening down there.
And we're now dancing with.
Well, cool. Well, I think that was it. Unfortunately, it wasn't a whole lot of me, so hopefully some next videos coming up.
We had chickens. It was good.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, and I think, and just sort of what is timely and what just happened. We just had another meetup down at Isla Quale, and so shout out to people who were able to make it kind of during the sort of start of the slow season.
That was a lot of fun. Maybe every month or 2 months we'll have a meetup. Nearby, and I thought it was a decent turnout given the time of year, because most of you guys are, if you're Canadians, you're probably up in Canada. There's no Canadians that came.
We're finding more of you guys who came down and just bought recently.
Yes, exactly. Congratulations.
So anyways, so really fun to hear your guys' your adventures. Things that happen with you, and just having more friends. So anyways, looking forward to doing more of those.
And by the way, our Facebook group. Don't forget our Facebook group. We'll list that on the bottom. That's where we basically identify where we have meetups and things of that nature. And it's a great place to engage other people. If you're watching our videos, you're much like probably ourselves and much like other viewers of this. And so. Definitely connect on our Facebook group and have a meetup and put out some questions out there. We're happy to answer it, and other people are happy to answer too. So, a lot of fun.
Especially because like we had one couple from Bucerías, and so you might be like, oh wait, you also live in Bucerías. It's really a great another way to meet, like I said, similar-minded people. So, anyways,
cool.
So just remember to.
Like and subscribe. And by the way, there's going to be some really good videos coming up. Usually you'll do a bunch of videos in order, and it's like, oh, what do we do next? We sort of ran out of content. That's not the case. We've got so much to cover coming up over the summer months to talk about. It's just a matter of getting out there with the camera and doing it. So look forward to getting those out, and hopefully they'll be of value to you. And that's it.
All right. See you later.
Take care, everybody.